Hi, this is Mr. Hardman again. Again, I apologize for my cold and my voice, but I want to get this stuff done to be able to help you guys and just some kind of ideas. A lot of our math teachers at Adams are trying our best to be able to help you. So bear with me in my voice and everything. I've noticed in a lot of practice problems that there are many problems that deal with two different equations, and you're asked to be able to find something, one or the other, or something like that. And when we're talking about this, there's three ways to solve it, but I want us to be able to get used to what we call elimination, which is a big part of algebra and algebra 2. So if we have these two equations here, so what we want to do, it says we want to know what the value of x plus y is, but first we got to find out and solve these two equations. So I've got 2x minus y equals 8, and then I've got x plus 2y equals 4. The problem is I can't add these up right now because elimination means something's going to be gone once you combine a couple things. Now, I noticed that I could multiply both of these things right now. I always like to see where the pluses and minuses are, because when I add them together, they're going to do each other. If I double this thing, this becomes 2y. This will be negative 2y. This will be positive 2y. And that's what I want. So I'm going to multiply the top one by 2. The only thing you got to remember is you got to multiply everything by 2. So 2 times, so I got 4x. 2 times negative y is negative 2y. 2 times 8 is 16. Now, because this is called elimination, I can eliminate these two right here. When I add these two up, there's 0. So now I get an equation. 5x equals 4 plus 16 is 20. Divide both sides by 5. Now I got one of my values, x equals 4. So I know x equals 4, but now I still need to find out what y is. So I can take this 4 and plug it back into any one. I like to go back in the ones where the pluses. So I'm going to take this 4 and put it right there. So then I got 4 plus 2y equals 4. The thing is, right off the bat, I can see 4, that's got to be 0, because 4 plus 0 is that. But if I go ahead and do the right thing, I subtract 4, I get 2y equals 0, divide both sides by 2, y is 0. So I got y to be 0 and x to be 4. Now remember, it says x plus y, so 4 plus 0 is the answer. 4 plus 0 is 4, which means it's going to be letter B. Now, sometimes there's shortcuts in problems, and that's what I want to talk about, because I know most of you want to get through this as quick as you can. Here it says, which of the following is equivalent? Now, I want you to look at something here. We're not going to really do a whole lot. 2 times x squared, 3 times x squared, that's going to give me some x squareds at the end. 2 times negative x that's negative 2x. What I see is negative 2x and negative 3x. Negative 2x and negative 3x is negative 5x. Excuse me, the answer is going to have negative 5x in it. And this is the only one that has negative 5x in it. I'm not worried about everything else. I already know this is the answer. And if you want to go through the whole long drawn out process, that's fine. But we're looking for shortcuts. Like in this problem right here, number 3, it says, which of the following statements is true about the graph of the equation? So when it's talking about graph, we always talk about y equals mx plus b. So if I take this, what I want to do is 2y minus 3x equals negative 4. All I want to do is, I want to get the y all by itself. So I'm going to add 3x to both sides. And I got 2y equals, I can't add these together because I can't add x with a number. So I just put 3x minus 4. But now I go back. Which one of these? It says A says has a negative slope. Well, this is the slope. It's positive, so it can't be A. Has a negative slope, forget it. Has a positive slope and a positive y-intercept, can't, because that y-intercept's negative. So it's a positive, so it's got to be letter D. The last thing I want to talk about on this real quick video is this number 4. It says the front of a roller coaster car is at the bottom of the hill and it's 15 feet above the ground. So it's at the bottom of the hill, but it's 15 feet. If this is the ground, the car is already 15 feet off the ground. If the roller coaster rises at a rate of 8 feet per second, so it's going 8 feet per second, which of the following equations gives the height and feet of the front of the roller coaster after it starts up the hill? Well, all I want to say is it's starting 15 feet up. The only one here that says it's starting 15 feet up is right there. There's the rate right there. The other ones don't. It has to be that answer right there. We want to make sure you go through, draw little pictures for yourself and everything. So again, this is Mr. Hardman. This is just a quick view on a few problems. SAT, take care. God bless you guys. Talk to you guys again. Bye-bye.